Yeah. On point, on schedule today. Complete. I'm not joking. But I need to finish cuddling my cat first. One of my cats. Mama cat. Mama cat who is trying to. Okay, yeah. Oh, cool. So, Elex. Still. Oh yeah, don't forget to.
We could learn much from these ruins. Over there. Over there. Over there.
Ah! Classic.
Over there.
Oh. Did you trip and die now, hero? Can we?
Over there.
Is it possible that we kill these beasts now? Nice. It was so amazing. I almost forgot to be excited. Converter. Oh, the converters. Okay, I didn't do that before.
The area here is rather worrisome.
Now where is Zardom? Wherever he is, this gives me a good chance to look through his things. Contact details for Ray. research indicates he is capable of making the shot needed to hit the thruster on an Alp Raider. Zardom used Ray to shoot down my Raider. Ray. I am interested to hear what excuse he gives me this time.
Hey Deborah. Still awake? Oh, you flew. Okay. I want to increase cunning. I know, no, it's just the weather and everything. I'm completely confused with my body doesn't accept the weather conditions. Oh, today it actually there was a great storm. But yeah. Oh, I more or less like it, but yeah, it's absolutely unplannable what I'm doing currently. Don't worry. It was the storm was like, I don't know, 15 minutes, destroyed everything, and then it was like 30 degrees again. It was amazing. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but yeah, more or less. What's this? Okay, I think I take stamina for now, because stamina is always annoying. Other than that, I will go for resistance, and then I will... Seems like I want to increase cunning a bit now, actually. World building. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can say about the game what you want. Control is super flawed, something super unbalanced, but the world is... It's as good as it gets. Yeah, cunning. Okay, seems like I increase cunning here. To 17 natural Elex. Wow. Then we're gonna go. Yeah, I wish they would have improved the old concept of we don't have fucking mana regeneration, or we don't have it in some usable size manner, or Yeah, some of these things, but other than that, it's still, I mean, compared to, I mean, Gothic, obviously it's an improvement, and yeah, I think I really like that. I mean, while I liked Risen, I mean, I'm not one of the guys who was like, "Oh, Risen, a pirate game," boo. And I really like that they kinda went back to create some more complex RPG system, because I think Risen, especially the third one, kinda went on the more casual side a bit. Risen 1, I think I need to replay Risen 1 again to do to give something. Yeah, still good games. I mean, especially Risen 2, I felt was back then. I mean, just from my memories, Risen 2 was a very good game. Risen 3 had good graphics. It was very colorful. Might need to buy. Yeah, Risen 1 was a total Gothic clone. You really have felt that in the whole game, that they were like, oh, we can't create Gothic anymore since this huge fuck up of Gothic 3. Let's take our old code and of Gothic 1 and 2 and just recreate it and call it. Who has an idea? Come on, open the book. Risen. Risen is a superb word we can use. The term has absolutely no meaning. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, I gotta. The stamina is with. I mean, everything I need actually is with survival, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, the survival trainer. Which one did I use all the time? Oh, I killed the survival trainer. Oh no, Born is a survival trainer too, cool.
You better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
And I think they should go back to attributes mean more than just unlocking skills. Of course, other than that, there's no sense behind the attributes here, more or less. I mean, strength doesn't improve damage or whatever, which is sad.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
The attributes completely, I mean, I don't even know, with Constitution they also say it improves hit points or whatever, I mean in the tooltip, but doesn't seem to be the case. Can I move here now? Thank you. I think maybe they had to cut down some things. I mean, it feels like they had to rush the release just a bit and were a bit overwhelmed by. Still, for Piranha, I mean, a super solid game. I mean, I don't regret buying it at all, and I will definitely play it once again. Maybe not right afterwards, but I mean, I will play it again, I can say. Gotta drink it.
Damn technology! Take it to the...
Yeah, the missing numbers. I feel like I don't. I like it doesn't increase hit points, but yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure either. Oh, God, I'm inefficient playing this today. But I only awoken for the 6th time today.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
So,
Status update.
yeah.
Objects located, sir.
Keep it up, you four.
Hey, I have to talk to you.
Yes.
There are Alb fighting machines in Abessa.
Are you sure?
I haven't seen them myself, but that's what the reports are saying. I'd say the Albs are
Yeah, I think
in the central
Ultra, even as a
Yes, we should look
what is this Psy cleric, is very playable. Just the start is really fucked up.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I would even say like the skill system works out. Even if you go for mage, just invest in melee at the beginning because it really doesn't matter.
is leading the Albs.
So,
Because you can
beef in the
push
was really
into attributes and skills later on pretty fast when you're ready for your first spells. To just see that you survive and can play the game without any hassles. So yeah, I'd say invest into melee, play it like melee, and then when you get your spells, reskill your shit. And I mean,
maybe it's about both. We should find Parsec soon. If he comes through the pass, then he must want to attack Origin. And that means I'll lose my base.
Then let's get there and kill the bastard. Sound like a plan?
You're right. We should stop Elex or Parsec before he finds us.
Then let's make it quick. Time is running out.
and yeah, there's absolutely. I don't think there are any real build differences here.
So, my scouts did report the truth.
There's absolutely no reason to not build up everything because yeah, that's the grinding part.
Jacks. Back from the dead.
Yes. It looks like you could get yourself the whole reward for my capture. Parsec.
Reward. We work for duty. You've picked up the habits and speech of the free people, Jack.
Send your machines away, and I will tell you the whole story at my camp.
Very interesting. I'll have to refuse your offer. Your little camp won't offer much hospitality now. The machines I send certainly won't leave much left over.
Well, this guy's an asshole.
Nasty is so good.
Servant to Tarek. Slave to the...
I like Nasty.
You shouldn't underestimate him.
You should listen to it.
Well, this guy's an asshole.
I've never really done that.
Oh no. And
I'll crush you!
oh yeah, let's sneak a bit. Oh, the running on gamepad is really annoying when you wanna do it fast. Cause it's pushing down left stick and you really have to move first, and it's really super stupid if you just wanna run.
I'll crush you!
Being the the classic PC gamer, I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I wanna hold down shift. I wanna always run, I don't know. Or can he not hit me all the time? That's super annoying. This fucking landing and trying to start running, it's just a super hassle. Ugh.
You won't get away with that.
Yeah, thanks for sniping me out of the air. I just started fucking...
I'll crush you!
Can you not fucking hit me all the time? Yeah, you can't really get hit in this game. And he is... The robots really don't matter at all. This fucking sniping flamethrower. We need to get some distance and then we can talk about it. And getting stuck in the environment is pretty awesome in this game. I really don't like that everyone just is a super sniper no matter how you move. And he halt. As mages. But how every mutant is having some Elex for you is amazing. Mutants and robots. They're like, please have some Elex the whole time. What's with her? She's not like joining us? Luckily I saved in between. Boss, what the fuck is this? Oh. Oh, strafing. Yeah, he knows where I'm. Or how about we just go for a health drink here? Actually, I didn't have too much failed animations in this game, but yeah. I mean, I even have fire resistance too, and it doesn't work, or... Stun locked. Superb. Oh. Stand up, immediately snipe? What is with this enemy? These enemies are cheating in this game, really. It's not fun. What is this? This is... Oh, Parsec is upset, yeah. I'm upset too. Does he have healing or something? Because every time I look at him, he's healed up again. Let's take a look whether she's really just stuck or...
I'll get you!
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, don't let him... How about we just don't let him fire? Let him melee me, because then he's really not that much of an issue. Oh, immediate switch, shoot. Are you kidding me? Oh, targeting.
Don't leave me hanging again, okay?
Oh, fucking sniping. Super unamazing. What a bastard. Will you die? Thank you. Whoa.
Don't
What
leave me
an
hanging
asshole.
again, okay?
So, happy we're taking action now?
That's a start. Come on, you were the one who got me into this. You must want to finish it.
What's the rush?
You told me all of Magalan was in danger. Isn't that enough?
And you were someone who only cared about Tavar. Why the change?
You wanted to sell me a cause, you've sold it.
Just like that?
What's the matter with you? Can't you be happy with that? I believe in the free people. I want to stop the Albs.
What? You want them to trip over your corpse? Because you being dead isn't going to stop them. You need to be alive to stop them.
What a dialogue.
What the fuck would you know
What
about
the
being
fuck?
alive?
What's going on here? What aren't you telling me?
What are you going on about? I only take the same risks as you.
I fight to win. You don't seem to care about dying.
That's crazy. Why would I not care? Fuck you. I know more
Fuck
about
you.
living than you do.
Fuck it.
Okay, yeah. You should know. I have Grey Death.
Great death.
Ah, she's so good.
No, I'm making it up. One thing I've heard makes a girl more attractive is the rumor she's got Grey Death. I've got it. It's terminal. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
You're giving up.
Do you know anyone who has survived it? So I might as well do something that makes a difference. I might as well do something before this thing kills me. So either you help me and we kill Parsec, or you let me do it my way.
There are legends that speak of a cure.
Legends? Legends?
There must be some truth to them.
So what? You think I should spend my days checking the cleric's archives for legends instead of being out here fighting? What if I die without finding an answer?
What if you buy yourself another 40 years?
It's fantasy.
So is coming here. You didn't believe this would make a difference. Stay with me. Keep looking for kicks if you want, and I'll find you a cure in the cleric's archives. There has to be a clue somewhere in the Horde.
Do what you want.
Just don't get killed while I'm getting you a cure.
You're a believer, aren't you? You came out of nowhere, just drifting around the wilderness, and now you believe you can save all Magalan. Someday you're gonna tell me the whole story.
It's in the archives, yeah, it's directly here. Gotta love it.
Here, treatments for Grey Death. This book gives me instructions on how to make a remedy for the disease from gas umble and grey cabbage. Now I need a book on plans that will tell me where to find these ingredients.
Is that piranha bites or? Or is it on the other side?
A book on the plants of Magalan, their structures, life cycles, and habitats. Maybe this is what I need. Here, gas umble usually grows in shady, heavily overgrown low areas. And here is grey cabbage, usually be found on grassy hills in the highlands. Okay, now I know where to look for the ingredients. That's the ingredients, but it will take an experienced healer to make the cure.
It's no surprise the old world disappeared. Look at this shit. I bet this place contained some premium salvage at one point.
Come on, nasty. Gotta be stronger. Wait, I fought some robots, I should be able to...
There. This is the gas ammo I needed.
Should be able to make some... Elex drink. Yeah, I am. Wrong button.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
And directly go to burn.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
Aeration, frost, poison. Oh, I should sell some shit. My money is always almost at zero. I don't know. Maybe poison. Doesn't matter.
And what the fuck was that supposed to be?
Nasty. Gotta love nasty. Oh, can you? No, no. On the ground. Thank you.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble. That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
That's fuck is that? The worst designed torch ever. Looks like they misplaced something here. really unload your whole this one looks stuck. Let's ignore it.
There. That's the core cabbage I need for the cure.
Okay, with the healer, look, I'm trusting more the berserkers on this. Gotta say. Can he sell me something? No. Or can I sell him something is more or less the question.
About Auric.
Did you find out what happened to him?
Yes. I have some information for you.
Good, good. Please, tell me everything. Those idiots from the Hammer Clan. How can they think that that was a good idea? Well, I thank you for the information. Now, I must see that justice is done.
Not now.
Eh.
I have instructions for a potion that will cure Great Death.
Really? I've heard something about that, but I have never seen the recipe.
If I bring you the ingredients, can you make it?
Well, it depends on the processes required, but it would be my duty to try.
I'll bring you the ingredients. I have the ingredients to make the cure for the Great Death.
And I presume you have a sufferer in mind, which means there is no time to waste. I will prepare the medicine now. You can wait if you like. It won't take long. Here, your potion. I would be interested to know if it works.
You don't think it will?
Oh, I'd give it a high probability of success. At least 70%. The potion has all the right characteristics, but without patience and study, I can't be certain of its effectiveness.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for the instructions. They are sure to come in handy in the future.
Here, I have something for you. A potion.
What? What potion? What's it for?
You know what it's for.
Some raptor shit from the cleric's archives? And now you expect me to swallow this raptor shit?
It's a cure. Get it down your neck and stop complaining.
It even smells like raptor shit.
Drink it.
You drink it.
I'm not the one who's ill.
You really think this is a cure? What happens when it doesn't work? Then will you leave me alone?
Then we'll kick the ass of anyone left in Zakor.
Right. Piss off. Let me think about this in peace.
This girl. don't have some money now to teach again. But no, where could I mean, since I can't here. Is that camp master? Let me guess, he's underground.
Show me what you've got.
What happened?
That wasn't how I planned it.
That didn't go as well as I would like.
out of here?
Greetings from the fiery heart of Magalan. As the god Kalan has protected us from the downfall until this day, so he will always stand with us during difficult times. Kalan offers salvation, protection.
Yeah,
for
I'm
all
coming.
those who give themselves. This is me. Broadcasting to bring a warning to all the people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness. Ray, there is something you should have told me. Now is the time.
Okay, that tone is telling me something is wrong. Are you going to give me a clue?
Zardom.
Zardom? Zardom?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, yeah. The shit with your raider, yeah? I'm sorry. I was the guy that shot you out of the sky. I should have told you earlier, but you were so pissed about your armor, I thought, well, you'll probably kill me if I did.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice. Please, listen to me.
I'm listening.
It wasn't personal. Not from me. I took a job. A strange one. I didn't know who was hiring me. I was told to aim at the port on your raider. They gave me that information. I mean, at that point, you were just another owl. Now I know you, and I know you're more than that. And I didn't even get paid. He threatened me. He has my brother, Tom. He said he would kill him if I didn't help. He still has him.
He took your brother?
Yeah. I didn't know you. You were my enemy. And Zardom, he was gonna kill my brother. You have to understand.
Everything cool.
I do.
I couldn't tell you because of that. He is still threatening him.
Now I understand the note I read about changing a person into a jackal.
What? What are you talking about?
I think Zardom turned your brother into a jackal. He's among us, hiding in plain sight.
But are you sure?
This is random.
He could be lying.
We'll know for certain if we can find him.
But how can we find Tom?
I think I know where your brother is.
What? Where? Tell me.
There's a friendly jackal at Orc.
Right behind you.
I think that jackal is your brother.
What? We should go there now. We have to help him.
Yes, and I think I know how. In your contract with Zardom, I found the magical trigger that Zardom planted in your brother to turn him back.
Okay, but hurry up before someone accidentally shoots Tom.
Shit, that was pretty good.
Come here, boy. We're going to get you out of here. Oh, Ryan.
What? Ray? Is that you?
Slow down. You're still a little dazed after what you went through.
What happened? The last thing I knew was that an Alexander.
Zardom. He transformed you into a jackal. But you're back now. You don't have an urge to scratch your ear with your foot, do you?
I can't remember what happened.
It's all right. The important thing is you are back again. Just sit down. You'll be fine, all right? You, of all people, got him back. After everything. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
When did you realize that Jackal was my brother?
Obviously, I found out just in time.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, what have I done? Why did I deal with Zardom? All this. You have to understand, I didn't know you, and now my brother?
You'd better be talking about Zardom.
Of course. You tried to help me, and I will pay off my debt to you, to the last shard, to the last drop of blood, I promise you. We still have a lot to do, so get your head straight and let's get on with it.
Where is Zardom now?
I don't know. I really don't. My guess is that he's gone back to the Ice Palace. I mean, why else would he try and kill you? It has to do with Zakor, right?
You have a point.
Didn't we? Oh, we have a level now. Great. Great of not knowing. What is it, 55 for that? Yeah. Why not? Oh, could increase my hacking level. That's actually good. On the other hand, why would I need hacking now?
Father, Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking Elex too?
I'm trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of Elex withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of Elex when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Albs. We are told we are superior, but the Albs have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek and Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Albs? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our
Devil.
the fighting strength of Zakor.
With us again.
The lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
You served the directive to obtain all Elex for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of Elex? All those were key to the Owl people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for Elex. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of Elex. No owl, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
This doesn't make any sense, no? Why should I ensure that he reaches his final form?
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become?
Shoot him in the face.
My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
Shoot him in the face. Actually, we should play Risen again and really just always choose that option. I think I don't even know. I guess I never changed that. I have chosen that.
You summoned me, Master?
Elex, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true Alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Elex? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be.
It's still in the poll. I mean, you even chose it.
Know my thoughts. And
sadly, there don't seem to be too many fans of it. Not even if I play Elex.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Albs being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Albs took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That, I don't know.
What about
needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about my brother, Elex?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about Zardo? I know he was behind the attack on my raider.
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardan was always set on becoming First Elexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
I know Zardan wanted my raider shot down. Zardan knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardan was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardan is behind this, then he had help. But why would another owl communicate with an exile?
What about the First Elexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
Where is Elex now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
Interesting. What? Evolution is the British way? What is? Wait, where's my companion? Lilith? Stop that. Lilith? No. Evolution. Makes sense when you think about the English language. But I mean, On the other hand, what makes sense when you think about the English languages? Sometimes I have the feeling they just pronounce it how they see fit.
Those Alps caught us off guard.
Just think about either and either.
Do you think they will return in force and overrun us?
No. Those combat mechs were under the command of just one Alexiter. He won't tell the others about us until he has been successful in his mission. Otherwise, he'd have to admit his failure.
So, we might be safe?
Yes. For now. Finish your work. We have a lot to do.
Yeah. If I needed a hurry up, that was it.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Sure. What is the meaning of combat survival crafting? Why would I just increase that? Makes no sense. No, I don't think so. So how about we take someone with us? Hawk is cool.
Follow me.
Of course. I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet. If it wasn't for these ruins, it would be hard to believe a world so different from ours once existed. Initiating combat. I think it's very risky for us to be here.
Oh, it's really... lighting this game.
Right, this is it. They're using the satellite program as cover for something called Kalan. Whatever it is, it's way bigger than Infinite Skies is admitting. Military research, tax dodge, whatever it is, Kalan can bring this company down. But I'm going to have to get further in.
Dawkins has to disappear. Dr. Charles Adam Dawkins.
He was the chief architect of this whole plan, and then he goes and talks to the media. Now the truth's out. There's panic. That's only going to make it harder to get the job finished. He knows we can't save everyone, so what's a stupid bastard playing at?
So it's horrible to fight here.
Dawkins has to disappear. Dr. Charles Adam Dawkins. He was the chief architect of this whole plan, and then he goes and talks to the media. Now the truth is, there's panic. That's only going to make it harder to get the job finished. He knows we can't save everyone, so what's a stupid bastard playing at?
So bad, this whole lightning, this game. I still can't understand why they would do it like that. Like you never see anything. And this torch is really not helping.
Too easy.
Yeah, it is. It's really something they could think of. Making sure that you're able to see something. Oh no.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
I'm an idiot. It's really the worst shit. really make sure if you need space to move with a character, then you should really. But more or less, the more important one is please make sure I see something all of the time.
As you wish. Initiating combat.
It's really moving. When you see a shadow. Burst. I mean, since I don't need money for anything,
This could be useful.
I could really buy a lot of natural Elex now. I really invest every single dime I get. Yay, out of there.
I would like to return someday.
Hey, so I've heard you've gone and set up camp here.
Yes, it looks like you're stuck with me.
Ha! Then welcome to the madness. Big dreams, constant mutant attacks, and no shards. Exactly the right thing for schmucks like us, huh? So, heard you've taken over.
Correct.
Well, as long as you don't go turning into a complete asshat now you're in charge.
Asshat.
Then that'll be all right with me. Oh, and how do you want to be addressed now? Sir? Mr. Shithot Dictator, sir? Oh, Imperial Deity of the Everlasting Whoop-de-Hay, sir?
Just get the job done. You can call me whatever you want.
I'll get on with it right away then, sir. Mr. Shithot Dictator Whoop-de-Hay.
I found a replacement reactor coil for the Raider.
Hey, yeah, that'll do it. That is a miracle right there. Right, I'll get to work and install it now.
Some of them have taken to wearing the clothing of the Free People. Why did they turn against the directive?
Their unit was cut off from their Elex rations. They developed emotions.
They grew weak. Once their Elex rations were restored, they should have seen the truth of that. Instead, they killed their own kind and ran. I want to know if they had help in escaping,
Whatever the cause, this isn't isolated. Several groups of separatists have broken from our ranks recently.
Separatists? You mean traitors? Do you think someone could be deliberately tampering with the Elex rations? We should send word to all units. Any signs of emotion must be reported immediately. We will remain vigilant to the enemy within, as well as without.
So speaks a true Alb. I am proud of you both. Your strength, your commitment to the cause, they are known throughout Zakor.
We will bring you only honor, Father. The directive stands above all.
Duty and honor stand above all. Without them, we are nothing.
There is one thing that's worrying me about the Raider.
What is it?
Well, no, I'll tell you when I'm sure. I need some more time to check it over, all right?
You said the reactor coil needs replacing?
Yeah, that thing won't last more than 2 kilometers.
Then what do we do now? I need that Raider operational.
Yeah, but where are we supposed to get an X-48 reactor coil?
Didn't I just bring a one? Ah, good old. Oh, let's do that. Just out of interest.
This is a dangerous area.
Don't say.
A military base, or it used to be. For all the old world's strengths, it was
Oh, hey there. Fucking love mutants. Ah. Yeah, I love it to see mutants. It's always like, mutant, yay, let's kill them all. And and get like 1,000 natural Elex. Ah!
Again.
What? I already looted that? Okay. Huh. All of that energy consumption all the time. Really not cool. I demand a way for regeneration of energy in such games. Or release so many refreshment items that you can't even, you know. I didn't even use up the last, and I already have 17 natural.
The old world is truly fascinating.
Yeah. So let's build up our resistance to everything. We be able to think about the next shit. Oh, I already have. Oh. Oh, I hate this pause menu.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
Why don't you include that main menu in this UI? I'm really my instinct is to press start all of the time, and he's always opening. Oh, and I haven't learned that in fucking how ever. I mean, I'm playing this for a while now, and I still can't.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
Uh, 85 constitution, I mean. Are you nuts?
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
Them. Always them.
Are you sure this is a good place for us to be?
It's the perfect place for us to be.
I am right behind you.
Can't he shoot more with the laser? The laser is so super strong when he uses it. Come on.
I'm coming.
More laser, less hammer. Falk. I mean, what do I expect of someone called Falk?
Initiating combat. Right behind you.
Out of ammo.
As you wish.
Could you attack him, please? Yeah, I'm using a weapon. That's cool.
Want to see what I found in the canyon?
Yes, show me. Yeah. I think this might be what my buyer is interested in. But you must be waiting on the Elex.
You got that right.
You're gonna have to wait for most of it. But my contact was generous enough to leave a down payment. I'll go and get you some of that now.
Make it quick.
Of course. After all, I've seen what happens to partners that betray one another, right? You can wait here or meet me at my place.
About these district overseers. Mad Bob will start his scrap deliveries again.
Good. We need that scrap. Profit is good for all of us. You survived Mad Bob. You must have a knack for getting on with people. That could be useful. You did a good job dealing with the district overseers. You will be pleased. The fort is open to you. I usually show my appreciation with Alexant. But in your case, I remember what you did to Iron Madison. And what happened to her means you will get nothing from me. Because I will have to spend shards finding a suitable replacement for her.
Pay me, or more of your people are going to disappear.
You really aren't out to make friends, are you? No. Then take the shards and choke on them.
So, yeah, I need everything at a lot. What do I want now? I mean, this is actually the only where I'm not too much interested because, yeah, Dex could be. I mean, I might increase. Oh, cunning still. Yeah, 5 cunning still, okay. Just for the attribute push now. In terms of skills, I think I will go for the hacking now. Because the battery is taking so much intelligence that I need too many attribute points. Here. I need crafting. Crafting. Where was the crafting? Fuck. And we have a better crafting trainer. Oh, this is driving me nuts, this stupid charisma. Combat, survival, ooh. Crafting, perfect.
This stone is truly a masterpiece of technology.
Really, I feel sorry for the ones having to play that on console or whatever, because they have no access to mouse, because the map is horrible to control with gamepad. I mean, it's not like super on, but no, you just don't want to do that.
Nobody even listens there, that's the problem.
And they really, I could go for better colored points in the map.
The technician job is yours.
I didn't expect anything else once you had paid me, and so I begin my work immediately. I still have to modify the AI systems, so it is inefficient for me to talk right now. Have a good day.
Teach me something.
Of course.
Until later.
So, seems like we're gonna do... I mean, I'm really not interested in that. Are they all in these fucked up corners?
Over there.
Oh no, laser. Can't I tell him to use his laser the whole time? The laser he's using is super strong. Come on.
Look out!
Over there. Over there.
Yeah. Now he fucking gets out his fucking hammer. Yeah. Shoot more. Will you attack? Soon? Thank you. Or attack this fuck, please.
That went well again. I might have to finish Tales of Berseria so that I can get that off my list. And then I need to open my eyes again.
I doubted what I was told.
What to play next?
The hybrid. Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with Father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Elex.
Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Wardic hid the truth. We were born free people. Elex, the hybrid, our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve without question. But even now as an Alexander, what does the hybrid tell you, Calyx? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Albs, believers in the future. From Elex came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god. We bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Albs existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we
name for a
He has taken the place of Kalan.
a super whatever for a boss car. I mean, the hybrid is really cool.
The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay
What the
dead.
other destroyed statement? Yeah, sure. What? No, wrong weapon. Can you get out your right weapon now, please? And can we? Damn, that was bad. Hey. Oh, really, they can snipe you everywhere, even with grenades. It's almost ridiculous. It's not just almost ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So, looks like there's only this one here left. That's... I mean, you forget that you melee them, so maybe you haven't seen what they have.
So, Calyx set a trap for me, and Wardic walked me into it. He has some explaining to do.
Sometimes the story flow doesn't work out too much. Because there's actually known information which contradicts his statements all of the time. Yeah, it really just worked once. Maybe they fixed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on, not. Ah, controls.
Too easy.
How about we save here? Yeah, it was useless in almost all of the later games. I mean, this, yeah, I mean, I'm not too huge of a fan of stupid minigames, so, I mean, let's reduce it to just, you know, build up the skill.
All citizens are advised to seek. The government has been overthrown. The military has taken control in a
And then just drop the minigame.
There is no word from the president. All that we can do is wait and hold our breath. We will transmit information for as long as we can. May your gods be with you. Citizens are advised that those remaining in the open will have a low chance of survival. There is a high chance of strong aftershocks, earthquakes, and tsunami. Damage across areas surrounding the impact site could be catastrophic, while dust and debris from the impact is forecast to lead to dust storms, prompting a period of cooling that will mean the failure of most crop species. It is no exaggeration to say that we could be facing the end of our world. Citizens are asked to gather as many supplies as possible.
I think you might have a video lag of half a minute or so. Feels like it. I think game designers don't think about that stuff anymore. It's the typical, we've learned to do a mini game there, and our patterns and studies said this, and you know, the lack of creativeness. Just not put a thought into it anymore. Just do what everyone does, and that's it.
Calyx lured me into a trap. You told me Calyx was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alp soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Calyx must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Calyx.
Then either you lied, or Calyx used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all...
Good old bed at 4:30 AM. Yeah, have a good one. See you tomorrow or whatever. Oh, Requiem, oh, such a good game, yeah. I mean, you've played some old games, so I think you will enjoy it. Requiem was really a good thing.
Calyx told me I was to become an Alexander, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Alexander, Calyx was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Calyx yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Calyx? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Calyx has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as a Lexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand.
Is there some magic to the number 3? Because you also are going for 3 factions, and I mean, Piranha Bytes always has 3 factions.
I have discovered Zardam's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardam carefully.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause.
after all, it's better than doing a lot of factions, and I mean, the more factions, the more chances for holes in gameplay. So if you have a stable 3-faction system, I mean, there's no one saying you can't introduce another one, but yeah. Begin
He's seeking to defend Eden.
low.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people.
You know, the
As do you.
Yes.
the error every game designer's doing, or every
As are the results
game
of my
developer's doing, starting out way too complex early and then have to burn it down.
and they will take it. That includes the Pilgrim.
Stealth combat. Oh.
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Seems to be nothing leading towards it. Cool.
We could learn much from these ruins.
I mean, what is a faction after all? A faction is a group of people sharing something, some idea of approaching life. So you can probably, I mean, it's not like a faction has to be vastly different from the other. But yeah, I mean, exactly.
As you wish.
Why am I fighting this troll now? Fuck this Mars rat.
There is a lot to learn here.
Good old swimming action or... Berserker Island.
So, this is the place Wardick wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child, a young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness, their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were the lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me and the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Elex. So, that is what Wardick kept secret all these years. Elex and I weren't born in Zakor. We came from Edan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardick hide that from us?
Incomer or outcast, you can find a place to sleep back there. If you want a meal, there's meat and there's a fire. You can put the two together. You're welcome to stay if you need a place to shelter for a couple days. Are you here to spy for Cormag? If you're here to claim payment, I didn't steal those things, so I can't pay you back. If you want to rest before you go back and tell him that, you're welcome to stay.
What exactly happened to you?
You tell me. One day I'm a loyal berserker, the next I'm accused of theft and sentenced without a chance to defend myself. But then maybe that's something you know about. The only people I tend to see out here are on patrol or in exile.
I'm free to go where I please.
And here is where it pleased you? Why would you choose to come to this flight and ass end of nowhere?
Being free means you can make mistakes.
A sense of humor. You'll need that here.
If you don't like it here, you should leave.
I can't. Exile isn't just a sentence to leave, it's a sentence to stay. If I leave this place, the powers in Goliath will send a patrol to bring me back here, and chances are they wouldn't bring me back alive.
Prove yourself innocent.
Any evidence is back in Goliath, and I can't get back there. Someone else would have to prove me innocent. And who's gonna do that? I just have to accept the fact that I'm stuck out here for good.
My Triad Stitch. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
I will persuade them to let you go home.
Why would you? I don't know you. No, don't take that the wrong way.
Ah, my Triad Stitch.
I'm not used to anyone saying they'd help.
I can't even read today. Damn.
Cormac. He's convinced I'm guilty. I'm not sure talking will convince him otherwise.
Don't you want to go back?
A warm bed, high walls, the chance to live rather than just survive? Of course I want to go back. Exile wouldn't be punishment if people didn't want to go back. But we won't persuade Cormag alone. We would need help.
Yes, I know Alaric. If I took you to him, he'd probably try and sell you.
You have met him. Believe it or not, he's one of the good guys. Sure, he'd sell his grandmother for the right price, but you know where you are with him. He should help me. If you go to Goliath and speak to Ulrich, he could come up with a plan. One thing about Ulrich, he's always got a plan.
Natural Elex.
Too easy.
because there's toilet paper and cigarettes in it. Let's see.
Not again.
Kata needs your help.
Kata? Kata? I don't know a Kata.
She's already told me she knows you.
All right, as it's you I'm talking to. Yeah, I know her. A man's gotta be careful. It's dangerous to throw in with the wrong people.
She says she's innocent.
Doesn't everyone say that when they get caught?
So you're saying she is guilty of the thefts? That Cormac was right to convict her?
Guilt, innocence, that's all about who's deciding, isn't it?
Are you gonna help her or not?
Will you accept a no?
No.
Is that any way for a friend to act? All right. I will do it. It isn't as if I didn't have a plan.
What's your plan to save her?
Okay, listen. She's accused of theft, right?
Correct.
So, what happens if those thefts continue now she's in exile?
That would be proof the accusations were false.
See? Always knew you were quick. So, all you need to do is steal the right stuff.
What do I have to do?
You grab the right stuff and leave it in the right place, and she gets right out. Simple.
So, what's the right place to leave the stuff?
Somewhere it incriminates our scapegoat, of course.
Scapegoat?
The guy who snitched on Kata. Drogue. He tried to fit her for the crime. Now we'll do that to him. Come on, you must know him. He guards the main city gate. You like as not saw him on the way in here.
What should I steal?
Do I have to do all the thinking myself? Go to Cinda and Bourne's huts. Everyone knows they've got chests of valuables. So, here's the plan. You find those chests and break into them. You steal the valuables and leave a claw behind in their place. Then, you put those valuables, those stolen valuables, into a chest in Drogue's house together with another claw. That's going to make him look very, very guilty.
Why a claw?
Because it's the sign of, well, that doesn't matter for now. Let's just say that when people see the claw, they will take it as proof of Drogue's guilt. So, take these claws, one for Cinda's chest, one for Bourne's, and one for Drogue's, and get the job done. Everything clear?
Your plan is too complicated.
How can I break into Cinda's and Bourne's chests?
Break the lock, pick the lock, stare at it until it drops off. I'm sure you can think of something.
Isn't there a simpler way?
Well, I suppose you could use the keys. I happen to have picked them up earlier. Here, but don't let those keys get traced back to me.
I'd rather not end up at the end of a rope.
How did you get those keys?
If I tell you that, I'll ruin my aura of mystique. Point is, I had them, now you've got them. And you can get Kata free. Problems are solved when Ulrich's involved.
Superb.
I want to make a trade.
Listen, and don't take this personally.
I'm in Berserker Town.
But my head means a lot to me too. So unless things are good between you and Ragnar, there is nothing I can do for you.
Yeah, we will fix that, but not now.
Look after yourself. Quit messing around with that gizmo, will you?
So, sind das hier. Cool. Ah, Sinda ist die shopkeeper here, okay. Good thing is, she's always behind her counter. What? So she likely doesn't, she's not likely to see that here. Can I put something in? Drop, yeah. Where's that claw? Should I use this claw here, or? I mean, there are no others. I think I just take a normal claw, whatever. I don't see more.
I have to go.
These seedlings are fascinating. Did you know that they require some form of transmuted Elex to grow?
So let's see if it is as easy as with Cinder. Because sometimes they are really... That is really super annoying, yeah. Why does Björn have a Elex drink, by the way? I mean, Elex is not exactly...
Yeah, I'm from Germany. That's right. You recognize the accent? Okay. I mean, yeah. Most of the people recognize my accent, but it's kind of unusual that people from Sweden recognize it. But cool. Sweden, yeah. Actually, you're from Sweden. What are you doing at this time here?
Did you lose something?
Kinda early or late or whatever. Is the heat kind of bothering you too much? Tarkov. Okay. Tarkov. What is Tarkov?
Stop messing around with that thing.
Immediately I have the urge to open up Google and see what Tarkov is. Escape from Tarkov. I mean that, first person shooter. Battle state games. Ah, so it's more like a simulation style. Let's see some YouTube video here. Ah, so survival. Okay. Well, it looks quite good actually. And is it more like a multiplayer style game, or does it also have some single player aspects? I mean, a lot of the survival games only go into the multiplayer aspect.
The comet killed this world. We're just the dust blowing.
I stored the goods and the claw in Droke's chest.
Did you put the claws in the other chests like I said?
Yes.
Good work.
So what's next?
First things first. You can give me the keys to those chests back, right?
Ah, some... I mean, together is also multiplayer, but currently it's deathmatch style or whatever, or battle royale, you mean.
He's been the real thief all along, so he should let Kata come back. But it's best if I speak with Cormag alone.
Hopefully it's not like years in the beta phase like some other examples.
I will be right back.
Cause games like this tend to...
You should have seen Cormac's face when
game devs kind of underestimate the challenge of creating a full game and not just a good idea.
A messenger.
I hear that a lot later this year, yeah.
Cormag exiled him. Let's let sleeping drogues lie, huh?
So, who will take Droke's post at the gate?
Guess. I mean, do you know someone who just returned to Goliath and is looking for a job? Kata is as free as a bird. Well, if birds had guard duty. She's been given Drogue's job on the gate. Imagine that. Someone in charge of what comes in and goes out, and she just happens to owe us a favor. A big favor. Speak to her when you have time. I'm sure she'll be grateful.
Still, I mean, first of all, coding is never done. Since, I mean, I'm a coder, so actually it's more the details which matter. Even if you have a stable game, you still could code for years on it to get it stable, or you always see another detail which needs to be done. I mean, you just have to cut it at some point. But yeah, I mean, let's see how it turns out.
I'll see you later. They say that, but damn it.
I mean, I actually do a lot of game jams.
Put that technology away.
And I mean, you can do a real good core games like in 2 days or even in 1 day, depending on what your goal is. But I mean, to make it a good game, there's so much stuff you can still do there, and yeah. And I mean, it seems like the idea of this game is pretty large scale, so.
I don't know what to say.
But yeah, I mean, I wish them luck. I mean, it's always.
It was Elric's plan.
It's always hard to create a good game.
So it's you I have to thank for getting me home. And Drog has gone too. If ever there was a berserker who needed to be sent away to see some of the world, it was Drog. Here, I don't have much, unfortunately. It's hard to make a living in exile. And here, take this claw. It's important. Keep it. Don't sell it. Don't throw it away. Don't talk about it. That claw will help you when the time is right.
Thanks for the history. What will you do now?
I will do my guard duty at the gate. They'll be watching me to make sure they made the right decision in letting me back. So I have to avoid giving them anything to worry about. That said, I do have some business that I have to take care of.
Oh. So you did some backing there, or some pre-release buy. 50 euros is quite something for a game which isn't done. But yeah, every game where you spend happy 1,000 hours, I mean, even if you spend a happy 100 hours or even 50, then it's already worth the money. I mean, I actually know a lot of games where I paid 50, 60 euros. I mean, AAA games where I spent like 14 hours or something like that, and I was like, I never want to see it again. Shit game.
Business. Sounds like you're planning to start more trouble.
Nothing gets by you, does it? A lot of people stabbed me in the back when I was condemned to exile. And
Daisy.
I'm sure those people will pay out a few shards to buy peace now that I'm back. Here, for your subtlety.
Didn't you say you were out of money?
Hey, a lady knows how to budget.
And actually not too experienced in most of the shooters. I mean, I know the single player shooters, so I mean, I actually know a lot of single player games, but when it comes to the multiplayer part, I'm not too. I mean, I know that Daisy is kind of well known, but that's the end of my knowledge. But yeah. Well, looks like I have to get in here now. I think I activate this teleporter first.
The area here is rather worrisome. Over there. Initiating combat. That went well again.
It's really a lot of way.
The structure is intriguing. We should examine it further if possible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about what games, you know, in RPG setting like the I mean, like the Gothic or Risen games. I mean, were games by the same developer, and this kind of plays out the same like Gothic and Risen, but really this setting is what it's all about. I mean, this hybrid between classic nature and some forgotten or some apocalyptic world where technology was a huge thing. It is kind of cool. Well, did it have a pirate setting, or did it have some more, yeah, classic RPG? Because the second and the third have a pirate setting, Caribbean setting. The first one is more like a Gothic clone, completely different pirate. So yeah, has to be the second or the third. I mean, if you have played it, I mean, yeah, I mean, did you die and got resurrected at the start? Then it was the third, and the second I actually don't remember. But yeah, I mean, it is very cool in terms of world building. I mean, that's really what Piranha Bytes is all about. German game dev, by the way. And that's really why you play these RPGs, because actually in terms of controls and everything, they have quite a few flaws, these games. But really the world building, the questing, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, out of mana. Yeah, I mean, the third one was already pretty playable. I mean, even though there's not too much difference between the second and the third. I mean, in terms of... I mean, of course, the third one has better graphics, but other than that, Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a classic player of the... I mean, I grew up a lot in the 90s. I played some 80s games, and I'm actually really a fan of all of the games except for the pure multiplayer shooters. I mean, where it's really just about shooting and no story at all. But yeah, obviously isometric RPGs are a part in that. Really liked a lot of the classic D&D RPGs and whatnot. Like, let's say, Temple of Elemental Evil. Oof, oh, was such a good game. But even if it's not as complex, like, I mean, I like the old Diablos too, so I really I just like all of the games, and I play all of the games. Problem is that really, I mean, while streaming you don't see a lot of people coming into these games, because it seems like not a lot of people remember these. I mean,
and the hoses attached to it. This
you
seems
get a
to
lot of viewers with...
People probably held their plates under the hoses to receive it.
Get a lot of viewers with NES games, I mean, and SNES and whatnot. But with these classic PC RPGs, it's always a bit of a challenge. Even though if you get people coming in here, they are always like, nice that someone still plays this game, and great. So you really get the right viewers there, I guess. Maybe it's a bit too... Yeah, I mean, people... I think people go a lot for their nostalgic values. I mean, always when I play new games, I mean, like I played God of War, for instance, the new God of War a few weeks ago. It's always... I mean, obviously there are a lot of big streamers streaming it, so you don't get a lot of there, and I mean, yeah. The others are just not interested in new games. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, if you yourself want to play a story RPG, obviously you don't want to see it before you haven't played yourself. I mean, if I played through it, I mean, I have no problem watching it. But yeah, I mean... Just, yeah. But it really doesn't depend on the kind of game. I mean, there are a lot of people watching it, but they tend to go for the larger streamers a lot. And I mean, visibility on Twitch is really not... I mean, it's just hard to get views if you're a small-time streamer. On the other hand, I mean, the views you get, the people who stay, the people who chat with you, they are something like, I mean, what would you say? Maybe true viewers. They are not just there and leave and never come back. Most of the people who come in here actually do come back, and it's always nice to have a chat. And most of my viewers really are immediately Rex or whatever. I mean, it's... Except for the ones who don't like me and have to tell me that I'm an asshole. And then, of course, I mean, I have a high